But let's also watch out for DLF because that's the one that is making a high-profile comeback to the Mumbai market with the launch of its premium residential project, the Westpark Phase 1 in Andheri West in partnership with Trident Realty as well. This marks DLF's first large-scale residential development in the city in over a decade, signaling its renewed focus on the city's luxury segment as well. In fact, Anushi is standing by with some more details.
Hi, morning. So it's a big project launch that we are seeing from DLF, especially marking that it's the re-entry that we are seeing in the Mumbai region. Now, we already know that DLF has a dominant position in NCR, but this was one project which was awaited for, considering that it marks its entry back in the Mumbai region, and hence the expectation would be on what is the kind of launch pipeline that we can expect forward from this region especially. Now, currently, if we are seeing, DLF is launching the Westpark Phase 1 project, and for this it had received MahaRERA approval just a couple of months ago. Built up area, if you are seeing, is 57,000 square feet, and this is in partnership with Trident Realty that we are looking at. Project expected to be completed by June 2032. This is the tentative deadline that we are seeing. Now, if you are seeing the project, it is to be launched in two phases. The first phase includes 4 towers, which includes about 416 flats, and the ticket size is an interesting one. It would be in the range of 6 to 9 crore as we speak. Now, earlier history also, if we look at DLF in the MMR region, it had earlier acquired a 17-acre land plot. This is for a consideration of 700 crore in Lower Parel in 2005, but subsequently, because of the global financial crisis and other factors, they had to sell it to Lodha developers for a consideration of 2,700 crore in 2012. So from there on, to this point, it is a strategic comeback that DLF has marked in Mumbai. If you are seeing the potential sales expectation of this particular project, the expectation is 2,000 to 2,500 crore of pre-sales. This is an interesting one, considering that it just came out with an update a couple of in this quarter itself, wherein it had sold out its DLF Privana North project, which had clocked in about 11,000 crore of pre-sales. So considering that, if we look at the pre-sales guidance, now the company has maintained it at 20,000 to 22,000 crore, but an upward revision in the subsequent quarters is something that we should be watching out for. The launch pipeline, if we see, currently it stands at 17,000 crore. This includes the launch of the Goa project as well in the second half, and the Dahlias also that we should be watching out for. But this is the overall perspective that we are building for DLF, and a very interesting launch to watch out for.